You know that little piece of plastic in your wallet? Well, it's one of two things. It's either a tool for building wealth or a trap that drains it. Today, we're diving into the U.S. Cashback Credit Card Guide 2026 to give you the owner's manual, making sure that card is always working for you.
So, yeah, as you can see, a credit card can be two completely different things, right? On one hand, it's this awesome financial tool that builds your credit, gets you rewards, and just makes life easier. But on the other hand, it's a high-interest debt trap just waiting to happen. And the only thing separating the two is knowing how to use it. That's what this is all about. This is the manual for your financial toolkit. And we're going to show you how to build a great score, pick the right perks for you, and dodge all the hazards along the way.
All right, so where do we even begin with all this? We've got to start with the foundation, the gatekeeper, really. Before we can even get to the fun stuff like rewards and cashback, you have to understand the one number that pretty much decides which doors are open to you, and that's your credit score. So what is a credit score anyway? Honestly, the best way to think about it is like your financial passport. It's just a number that quickly tells lenders, hey, how likely is this person to pay me back? A high score? That's a passport full of stamps. It gets you the VIP treatment, the best cards, the lowest interest rates, and all the most valuable perks.
And this is how that score is actually put together. Just look at the two biggest chunks of this pie right here. Payment history, that's a huge 35%, and amounts owed is right behind it at 30%. You add those up, that's 65%. That's almost 2/3 of your entire score. So what does that tell you? It's simple. Pay your bills on time, every time, and keep what you owe as low as possible. If you can do just those two things, you are way ahead of the game.
Okay, so once you've built up that solid credit score, this is where the fun really begins. It's like you've unlocked the next level of the game, choosing your rewards. This is where you get to decide, do you want cold, hard cash back in your pocket, or are you looking for the perks of a world traveler?
So here's the big trade-off you got to think about. Cashback, it's all about simplicity. Super straightforward. You spend money, you get money back. Done. Travel rewards, on the other hand, that's where you can get some seriously huge value. We're talking free flights, fancy hotel upgrades, the whole deal. But, and this is a big but, you have to be willing to do the homework. You've got to be a bit of a planner to really squeeze the value out of those points. Look, there's no wrong answer here. It's all about what fits your life.
So just think about it for a second. Take a quick look at your own life. Where is your money actually going every month? Are you spending most of it on groceries, gas, the day-to-day stuff? Or are you always dreaming about and booking that next trip? The answer to that question will literally point you to the perfect card for you.
Okay, listen up, because this next part, this might be the single most important thing we talk about today. Seriously, because think about it. What's the point of earning 2% or even 5% cash back if you're turning around and paying 20% in interest? It just doesn't make sense. So let's talk about the absolute golden rule of credit cards.
You've seen those three letters on every credit card offer, right? APR. It stands for annual percentage rate, but let's just call it what it is, the reward killer. It's basically the penalty fee you pay for not paying off your balance in full each month. And it's how that awesome 5% you earned on dinner gets totally erased, and then some, by 22% interest charge.
But here's the really great news. You can make APR completely irrelevant. Like you can just ignore it. All you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps. Step 1, track what you're spending. Only put things on the card that you know you can pay off. Step 2, when that bill comes, pay the full statement balance, not the tiny minimum payment they show you, the whole thing. And step 3, make sure you pay it on time, every single month, no exceptions. If you do that, you will never ever pay a single cent in interest. You get to keep all the rewards with absolutely none of the risk.
All right, so you've beaten the final boss, right? You figured out how to avoid interest. But wait, there's a secret bonus level. And to be a true master of the game, you got to know about the hidden traps, those sneaky fees that can be hiding in the fine print.
Let's run through the 4 big ones you really need to keep an eye on. First, the annual fee. Now this isn't always bad, but you have to do the math and make sure the rewards you're getting are worth more than the fee. Then there's the late payment fee. That's just a painful penalty for being forgetful. The foreign transaction fee. This one bites you when you're traveling abroad. And last, but definitely not least, is the cash advance fee. Just don't do it. Think of it as the big red emergency button that you should never ever push. The costs are just insane.
And really, that's what this all boils down to. When you understand your credit score, when you pick the right rewards for you, when you know how to dodge interest and spot those pesky fees, suddenly you're the one in the driver's seat. You get to decide what that card is going to be, a risk or a seriously powerful reward-generating tool.
So there you have it.
You've got the owner's manual now. Your financial toolkit just got a massive upgrade. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?